Hi, good morning.
Hello, how are you? Morning.
We're fine, thanks.
Okay, good. Just almost the end of the week.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have plans for this weekend?
Mm, not really. Let me think. Not for now. Maybe just being in home, relax.
Just to rest.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So,
Mm,
okay, let me share the screen with you.
okay.
I don't know why, maybe well here yesterday was raining, so the my connection is so slow. I feel it's so slow. I don't know what happened.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Well,
I hope we don't have problems. Okay, so um well, Paola yesterday was asking me what is the difference between,
which?
let's see, between phrasal verbs and idioms.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying to her that, well, idioms is when it's a figurative meaning, like the ones that we had in classes. Like yesterday, so you said, so you wouldn't have reply, or gaga maggot, or the other that we have cutting corners or bite the bullet, right? So they have a figurative meaning.
Okay.
Huh? And the phrasal verbs, they represent actions, right? So they have, it's like a verb with someone else with a complement. So it could be a preposition, could be a verb, could, well, yes, could be another verb, could be a conjunction, and so on. So to practice with phrasal verbs, because we had idioms on
Mm-hmm.
the previous week, and this one we had idioms. But phrasal verbs, they are similar, like the ones that we have in the during the call, like pick up, call back, speak up, hold on, put off, call me back, breaking up, right? So all of
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because at the end, that kind of phrases are not figurative.
them.
It, it is what it is, right? And with the idioms, yeah, it's a figurative way to say things.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So it's trying to say something else. An idiom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, good. So let's see. In this activity, we're going to have some of them. And well, try to give me the meaning with this one. What is this for you? When do we use it? We have two situations when we can use it, right?
Yeah. In a relationship, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That could be in a relationship. And what about when you are in a call and you cannot
Yeah.
listen?
Mm, yeah. So we can use in a call when, for example, the connection is unstable and we I don't know, we get lost the connection, could
Mm-hmm.
be.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. So those are the 2 minutes that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to have breakup, to terminate, or in a relationship, to
Mm-hmm.
separate. And also the other, when we're in a call, is the same expression. So only we can say, remember that with phrasal verbs, oh, that is another difference. With phrasal verbs, you can conjugate it in present, in past, and also future. And with idioms, we cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
At least you have a verb like cutting corners, because you can say cutting corners, or in past, right? Cut corners.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. But because you have a verb, but
Mm-hmm.
the rest of them, normally we don't change. We use like the same expression all the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
But with,
cutting corners, it's an idioms, right?
Yes, that is an idiom.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a figurative meaning. It's
Yeah.
not specifically because cut corners is like, right? It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have sense if you use it just like the meaning, right? The
Mm.
textual meaning that it could have. No. So it's an idiom.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, good. Now, what about this? Check out.
Um, well, also, I think we can use this into situation. The first one, for example, when you are in an hotel and you want to go,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to say, I need to do the checkout. So we need to um, give the keys of the room, for example, and
Mm-hmm.
pay.
Uh-huh.
And the other checkout, I don't know if also we can use these when we need to validate something. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if that is right.
Yes, to validate or just to look something. When you want to look
Uh-huh.
at or see someone or something, yes, you use checkout. Yes, to validate, that could be,
Okay,
yes, to validate. Yes, we have two expressions, and the different, we'll understand that according to the context, right?
according to the context, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So as you say, after an amazing weekend, she checked out of the hotel. Or
Mhm.
grandparents went to the museum to check out the new Picasso exhibit.
Mhm.
So that's exactly the boat that you said.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now what about drop off?
Drop off also when we are in a call and we end the call, we could say drop off. We can use drop off.
Mhm.
And what else? Mm, I don't know. I think that's all. I think.
Drop off, okay, when you're in a call. Or let's see, hang off is another. When you're
Okay.
in a call,
Mhm.
like colgar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
When we finish.
when you finish,
Oh, right.
exactly.
Mhm.
Okay. And drop off also can be this, to leave someone or something at a particular place. That is drop off. So
Um,
like in this, the mom will drop off her son at school every morning. So you can say drop.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Now, what about figure out?
Mm, figure out. I think we can use this when we need to identify different ways to do things, a workaround, for example. And we used to say, I need to figure out how resolve this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's like to try to understand something, right? To think about it and to look at for a solution. Yes, to figure out. More to understand, right? Like
Or
this.
more to understand. Okay.
To understand or solve something. It's both, the combination of both. Like he was trying hard to figure out the solution to the problem. We can use synonyms to solve or to, let's see, to under, both meanings are the synonyms that we can use. Trying hard to understand the solution, trying to understand the problem
The
to find
problem,
a
maybe the
solution,
situation.
uh-huh, or trying hard to solve the problem.
Mhm.
So we can use both. But
Okay.
the phrasal verb include both. Figure out. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Now what about get along?
Uh, when we want to be alone. And yeah, I think maybe this is when we are, I don't know, could be another discussion, right? And we want to be alone. We want we don't want to talk anymore and just said, get me alone. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not. This is different.
Okay. Okay. No, get alone. Get alone.
Uh-huh. Okay, no, that is not completely, it's the opposite, as you said. This is,
Okay.
uh-huh. The other is with E at the end, alone.
Okay. So this one is,
To have
uh,
a friendly or good relationship with someone, to get along. The three siblings always get along. They never fight. That's not true. Do you have siblings?
yes, one.
Yes. One.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
sometimes,
not, sorry?
no, tell me.
This is not totally true, I think.
Uh, exactly. All right. At least some occasions we fight with them.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So get along. That will be because the other that you mentioned is alone, but it finished with e.
Okay, yeah. I
Mhm.
got it. Okay.
Okay. But they are so similar, and even the pronunciation
It's
is so close. Yes.
mm,
Mhm.
alone.
Okay. What about this? To hang out.
And now it's, for example, when we want to go some place, let's go and hang out, right? Uh,
Mhm.
in at night, for example, it's Friday night and we are with our friends and we talk about it and let's see, hang out someone. No, I don't know. I think that that is the meaning or the situation that we use this.
Yes, exactly. To hang out. Yes, to spend a lot of time in a place or with someone. And like a bit with friends, co-workers. Mm-hmm. With a couple, no, because if that is a couple, then you will say date, right?
Yeah.
Instead of hang out. This is more chill with friends. They will all hang out at the bar on Friday nights. Yes. So this is bar. When you say bar, that is American expression because if you have British, they will call it. There is another pub with P.
Pop.
P-U.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pop, the
Uh-huh.
pop.
It's the pub. And it's the same. Bar and pub, they are the same.
Okay.
Exactly. Now, what about keep up?
Mm, keep up. Me. Keep is like have with me. I don't know. I have my pencil and I keep my pencil with me. I don't
Mhm.
know, something like keep up is I don't know.
Keep up
Try
as
to
you?
have something with us or something like that.
Okay. It's similar to that. It's related with the verb.
Mm, move
Okay.
our progress at the same speed. Okay, as someone. Ah, okay.
So that is keep up. Like example, the man couldn't keep up with the robot.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
yes, it's almost always is so close to the meaning of the verb, the phrasal verb. As you can see, we can identify that you are so close because keep, yes, is like to have something with you, right? To keep
Yes.
with you something. And keep up, it's not far from the meaning of the verb. Yes. That is another feature about the phrasal verbs. That doesn't happen with idioms, right?
Mhm.
Because in
Yeah,
the idioms, most of the time you include something else, a noun, an animal, another
an
thing that
animal, yeah.
uh that it's not related with
Mhm.
nothing like chicken out, right?
Mhm.
It's like, how can I figure out what is it, right? Because it's a figurative meaning.
Yeah, keep up.
Keep up.
Okay,
Yes. Now, let down.
let down. Let, uh, uh, let down. I don't know when, for example, when we are in a hard situation
Mhm.
and we just try to breathe and let down the things, I think.
Okay. Mm.
It's like stop to overthinking or stop to do something, maybe, right?
Do you overthink about something?
Let
You
down.
overthink because you feel disappointment.
Yeah, could be.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That will be let down to
Uh-huh.
cause disappointment, often because of a failed prompt. So that it's let down.
Also, let down is it's like be sad
Uh-huh.
for something or some situation or a fail, right?
Uh-huh. Yes,
Okay,
it's like to
wait.
be sad, like frustrated, to feel frustrated about something. Mhm. Like you can use it more like instead of sad, um, disappointment. That is the one that much better with this to let down, feel disappointed about something. Because when you feel disappointed, it's a mix of feelings, right? So you're sad, you're angry, you're uh, what else? Um, mhm.
Look how
You feel
disappointed.
frustrated, uncomfortable too. Yes, so that would be. It's more like defraudar.
Mm,
Mhm.
okay. But this is related with a situation, right?
Yes.
Something happened and that thing um cause you these feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say let down for that situation, right?
Yes, for that situation. That could be caused by a person or by something.
Okay, wait.
Yes. And in this one, okay, if you talk about someone, okay, if you include it, we put the object pronoun between let and down. Let her down, let him down, let they down. So that's how you use it.
Mhm. Disappointed.
Okay, so we include that the person between both expressions, let and down.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, good. Now, what about mess up?
Um, I have the the meaning in my mind, but in Spanish. Mess up is mess for me. Mess is disorder. Could be.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. For example, my mom, when I was young, told me your room is a mess.
Yes.
uh,
Uh-huh.
but with the app, I'm not sure if the same meaning.
It's the same, but it
Okay.
means that someone caused it. So mess
Ah,
up is to
okay.
make a mistake, for example. Let's see. To make a mistake, to do something incorrectly. So it's mess
Oh,
up. Uh-huh.
um, okay. but someone do something that was bad and mess up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is mess up. Like in the example, the barber mess up
Mhm.
and shave a strip of the boy's hair off. Yes, so that would be mess up.
Okay.
Okay.
Mistake.
Pick up. What will be pick up?
This is easy. Is um, maybe I don't know how to explain in English, but it's recoger. When
Mm-hmm.
you take something, for example, of the floor, and
Mhm.
you raise it, so that's pick up. Pick up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Could be something and someone to pick up. Because that could be a person too. I pick up it could be my friend to go with us. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So that we pick up to get someone or something from somewhere. That could be any part. It could be both a person or something. Mm-hmm. Like in the example, they are picking up trash in the park.
Mhm.
But also you can see I pick up my friend, I pick up my daughter, my son. Yes, we can use with people too. Okay, so that was pick up. Now, what about rip off?
I have never listened.
Yeah, me neither. This is new for me, right?
Yeah,
Using
Rip off.
but
Okay. Michelle, help me
but
to read
never,
the meaning.
never.
Mm-hmm.
rip off cheat by okay. Cheat by charging too much for something or a bad deal of some kind. Okay.
That
Rip-
is rip off. Uh-huh. And example?
He ripped you off. That watch is not a real Rolex. It's a fake. Well,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
So
Mm,
that is rip off.
I think I don't get it. I don't understand what what is rip-off.
Rip off is like the uh-huh.
I think it's because I don't know what what cheat by charging means.
Okay.
I don't understand
Maybe
that part.
maybe by charging you can use uh for using like an example. For example, this guy is using a watch and the watch could be Rolex, but it's not a real Rolex. It's a fake Rolex.
It's okay, right? Exactly. When you are fooling someone. That would be rip off. When you are
Okay.
fooling someone. Mhm. You try to scam someone. Okay, is that better? Is that clear, Paula?
Yeah, I had to search what is cheat and I understand what is. So yeah, I think I got it.
Cheat. It's like cheating on a test.
Yes, to be dishonest.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. And in this case, when you say cheating by charging, is when you are fooling someone, you're being dishonest, but you are a how do you can say with this one? You want a benefit. Okay, you're asking for a benefit. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
In this case, specifically money
Mhm.
that will be charging. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and by charging. Okay. Hmm?
So we can use this phrasal verb, for example, when someone is trying to sell uh, I don't know, a purse, for example, a Michael Kors purse,
Mhm.
and it's fake. So we can use he's ripping off me with that purse, something like that.
Mhm.
That phrase is correct.
Mhm. But you can say rip me off.
Rip me, rip
Mhm.
me off. Okay. Okay. The subject is before the off.
In this case, that would be object pronoun. But yes, it's
Uh-huh.
between both. Before off. Rip off. Yes. Because it's not common to use it like rip off me.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's more rip me off. Like in the example, rip you off.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's in past. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they're talking about past action. But we
Mm-hmm.
can use it in present or you can use it in future. But yes, remember that when we have verbs and you have an object in that sentence, the verb is affecting the object of the sentence. So we cannot separate it, the verbs from object pronouns. It's not common to do it on that way. So yeah, it's better to say rip me off, rip you off, rip them off, and so on.
Okay.
Good. That was rip off. And try to fool someone, and you will get a benefit. It's specifically money, right? Okay. What about show off?
Mm, 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 mm.
It's when you, for example, have a new car and you are showing that car to all people.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, yes, that is. To do something to attract attention to you, to yourself. Yes, that is to show off. Hmm?
Sure.
Yes. Paula, how much you read the example?
Okay, he likes to show off his money and private jet on Instagram.
Yes. So that would be show off. What could be another word instead of show off that we can use? A synonym.
I'm not sure if, for example, he um, he likes to show off on the streets or walking on the street.
But in that example, it's missing what he likes to show off because all the time should be something that they like to show.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Because it's an enough brag something that could be money, could be a car, as David say, could be what else? A brand clothes, whatever, but it's the brand. So when you use show off, then you put what they like to show off or to brag with that.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah. Okay. So is this clear yet to show off?
Yes.
Okay. And this is different because you don't have object pronoun. Most of the time we use possessives. His, her, right? My, you use possessive because you put then what you like to show. Okay? So we commonly use it like that. Okay, guys. So let's see. Let's go back to this. So those expressions were example of phrasal verbs. As we were discussing yesterday, phrasal verbs have a direct meaning, right?
Yes.
And the difference between idioms is that they have a figurative meaning. And well, you will include verbs too sometimes, but they include something else. Could be an animal, could be a noun, right? And it's not like exactly you read, right? So no, it's a figurative meaning. Okay, so let's continue with the next part, guys. Okay, so we're going to focus a little bit in indirect questions because when you're in a call, it's more polite if you want to ask something using indirect questions. So tell me, how would you define to me what is it? What is an indirect question?
Indirect question are when you make a question to sound more formal and
Hmm.
not and don't try be rude. I remember indirect question. I don't know. Would you like? Could you tell me? And all of that, all of those
Hmm.
kind of questions.
Hmm. Yes, exactly. We use it to sounds more polite, like in this example. So you have the direct question, then that would be a normal question. Where is the bank? But the indirect question, that would be more polite, as you say. And most of the time we use the modal verbs, right? Will,
Yeah.
could.
Cool.
Could you tell me where the bank is?
Mhm.
And sometimes we confuse the position of each word in indirect question because it's not correct if you say, could you tell me where is the bank? Is that
No.
correct?
No.
No, but I do always. I do
Okay.
always.
So we have to be careful with that because it's not exactly. We don't have to use it in that position because for us is all the time we use direct question, right?
Mhm.
So we say where is. So it's like we learn, all of us learn that should be where the double H question and then the verb to be. But
Mhm.
when we use indirect, no, it's at the end of the question.
Yeah.
Could
It's
you
with
tell me where? Mhm.
an affirmative form, right? We use
Yeah.
W. We can use the modal verb plus the sentence in an affirmative way.
Uh-huh. Exactly. That's true. Mhm. It's like an affirmative. Yes, it's just said it. Okay. So let's see some of them and then how you will change. Okay, we have where is Toronto Street? That is a double H question, right? And with verb to be. So if you want to create the positive word order, the direct question, how would you do it?
And
Mm.
can you tell me where Tondo Street is?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Can you
Uh-huh.
tell me? Well, we can use can, could, or even would. Yes. Can you tell me where Tondo Street is? Exactly. We put it at the last, at the end of the question. Now, what about the next? What time does the supermarket open?
Mm.
Uh, it could be, for example, do you know
Mhm.
what time the supermarket
Is
opens
is open,
or
right?
is open?
Mm-hmm. That would be better to eliminate is.
Is.
Uh-huh. It's not.
Um,
We can
okay.
eliminate it because you have open, so oh, you can use just that verb. But remember, supermarket is when you try to change the subject pronoun, could be it, right? Should be it. Supermarket, it. So don't forget the rule about the third person. Open or opens with S.
With S.
With
In the third person.
And you use do. Do you know? Right? Do you know? And you complete the verb because the rule that is the base for it after the modal verb do. Do you know? And so it means that the rest of verbs that we use in the sentence should be conjugated according to what you need. So what time the supermarket opens? And then you can eliminate if, right? Okay. What about the next one? How much do you earn? What could be the answer?
Could you tell me how much do you earn?
Could you tell me? Okay. Could you tell me how much you
earn?
Could you tell me how much you earn? Exactly. Good. What about the next?
do you know what he's doing?
Do you know what?
What he's doing?
Is okay. Yes.
What he's
Do you
doing.
know? Yes, we can use do you know what? Or another option. May I ask what he's doing? Both are correct. Okay. Yes. What about the next one? What is your last name? They asked.
Could you tell me what could you tell me what your last name is?
Yes. Could you tell me? Could you tell me what your last name is? Or another option, may I know what your last name is? Yes. Basically, the first part of the question, we can change that, right? You can use can, could, may, will. Yes, you can change between them. It's not like different. It's just up to us the type of questions that you want to create. Just remember that if you say can, we have to add please if you want to sound polite, right? Because it's not a polite expressions. The two that they are polite is cool and wool. Normally, the common that people use is cool, right? I have listened a lot cool. Reading emails in English, so it's cool, like the common one, and also wool. And do you know? Well, that is not polite because it's just auxiliary. Okay, but yes, we can use it like that. Now, what happened with just no questions? In this case, we don't have a double H question. How will you use it?
For example, I would like to know if you are living in London.
Okay.
In this kind of question, we use if.
Yes, exactly. That's the point. In this type of question, we have to use if because you don't have the double H. And when you have the double H, you don't need it, right? But if you don't have double H, yes, we have to put if and then the positive word order, right? This is it. I like to know if you're living in London. Exactly. Now, what about the next? Does John like flying?
I would like to know if Don, no, Don,
If John.
if John likes flying.
Okay, yes. We can use if, and also you can use the other that is
Weather.
next to if. Weather. Yes. Not together. If weather, no. You use if or weather. Yes. But if it's okay. But if you want another option, you can use weather. Like this. as you said it, Paula, do you know if John likes flying, or do you know whether John likes flying? And once again, we don't have to forget that they're real person because we're talking about John. So we change likes, right?
Likes.
Okay, with S at the end.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
So you
Where
have to,
is more formal than if, teacher?
in this case, yes, will be more
Oh,
formal to say whether.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's the same. But yes, that will be more formal. If like it's like can, if you compare or you put it in the position can and if it's like informal. But if you say cool, wool, and weather, it's the polite way to ask for something. What about the past? Did she go shopping?
Do you know if she went shopping?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can say, but you say do or did.
Do.
Do.
Do. Yes,
Do.
okay. I listened did, I don't know why. Okay, maybe because I was reading did she go. Yes, that would be do. Mm-hmm. And then you put the verb in past, right? Went. Mhm. And if you want to like answer this, I'm not sure if she went shopping, but this is like an answer
An
for that
answer.
question. It's not the direct, indirect question. Yes. And what about the last one? We have what was she a teacher?
Um, I would like to know if she was a teacher.
If she was okay, I would like to know if
Mhm.
Yeah.
she was. Yes, that's correct. Okay, and in this one, they give you this example. Can you tell me whether she was a teacher? That could be an answer. Yes, exactly. So it's basically to be careful with the rules, right? If that is past, if that is present, this is ing, if you have a double H question or only a yes no question. But that is clear for you. If you have a double H, we must to include the double H question in the indirect form. But if you don't have where, double H question, where, why, how much, how, right? Only yes, no question, we include if or whether, right?
Right. I think my biggest problem is with double H questions because I always say, "Can you tell me where is Dundas Street?"
Oh,
But
only we can.
yeah, no, only with double H questions.
They are.
With just no question, I'm fine. But I think with the first part with double H questions, I always say, "Do you know what is?" Or "Do you know? Could you tell me how is?" and
Ah,
I don't put the verb to be at the end.
at the end.
I always make that
Next to.
mistake.
You always put it next to the double H.
Yes,
Okay.
but
Yes.
I will try to fix that.
Okay, okay. Yes. We have to be careful with that. Yes, because it's a part of the rule. Okay, guys. So we're going to try to practice a little bit more with this because you know the rules. It's just to like to give the order to be fluent with this type of questions. Okay, so we in this case I separated with be present continuous, simple past, be past continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. Then I will share with this chart to help you to follow the structure because that will be the correct position that we use according to each verb tense.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see. If we have present, simple present with be, it's like, is he a Spanish? Right? It's a direct question. But if you create the indirect question, how would you do it?
Mm. Do you know if he is Spanish?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have is after he, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Do you know? Oh,
Can you
remember
tell
that
me? Yeah.
the first part of the question we can change. Can you, do you, could you tell me, would you tell me? Yes, that is up to us. But that is, can you tell me if he is Spanish? Why? Because we don't have double H, so we use if. What about if I don't want to use if?
Could you tell me whether he's Spanish? Could be.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. Whether it is, yes. Okay. Now, present continuous. We have, is the restaurant closing now?
Do you know if the restaurant is closing now?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Do you know if the restaurant is closing now? Yes. Okay. Simple past with be, with verb to be. Was he late for the meeting?
Mm, simple past with be.
Uh, was
He
he
was.
late for the meeting?
Do you know if he was late for the meeting?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm. Do you
I
know?
now
think that
he was late.
I probably is, do you know if uh, he had been late for the meeting?
Oh, in this case, it's not necessary to use it have been late. You can use was late. Uh-huh. We can use the same. When you use that one, David, is when it's reporter speech.
Mm-hmm.
Because in reporter speech, if someone have a sentence in past, I have to use a like 1 tense before. uh, so have been late, as you say, for the meeting. So that would be present perfect, right? Hmm. But that is in reporter speech. In this case, it's not uh, mandatory to change that. So you can use was. Hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. We can use both. Mhm. So can you tell me if he was late for the meeting? So I listened that you say, do you know? And it's okay, we can use it, but it's not too formal, right? To say, do
Mm-hmm.
you? Do you know? So in this case, even can is informal, so that would be better to say, would you tell me or would you tell me? Huh? Because you're trying to be polite, a little bit more formal.
And for example, I would like to know if he was late for the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a better way to
To ask?
express. Yeah.
Yes. I would like to know. Yes. Even that one is better. I would like to know if he was late for the meeting. Yes. Okay. What about past continuous? Were you watching TV at 3 p.m.?
Um, could you tell me? Could you tell me if you were watching TV at
Mhm.
3 p.m.?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
May you tell me if
May
you
you
were watching TV at 3 p.m.?
uh-huh. May you tell me if you were, or may you say, may you tell me whether, right? Whether you
Yeah.
were watching TV. Yes. You
May
can.
you tell me whether? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, what about present perfect? Has Lucy been to Mexico?
Could you tell me if Lucy has been to Mexico?
Yes. It's the same grammatical expression. Tense. Yes. Okay. And present perfect continuous. In this case, we have, has she been living here long?
Could you tell me if she has been living here long?
Can you tell me if she has been living here long? Yes, exactly. So with direct, well, indirect questions, it's not that complicated. We only have to remember if you have a double H or if you don't, right? And the change between if, or you can use whether. And also the type of modal verb, if that is formal or if it's not. Can you, would you, may I know, may you tell me to, will you tell me? Oh, I would like to know. It's valid too. Yes, but the verb tense, we don't have to change that. We're going to review too, probably next week, with the reporter speech and also the passive voice. Because with reporter speech, in that, yes, you have to change. If, for example, if you have present, simple present, you use past. Okay. So you have to change. In that, yes, it totally changed the sentence, basically. Okay, guys. So that was the direct indirect questions. And tomorrow class, we're going to continue with this one because there are missing some of verb tenses. Okay. So we're going to practice and one exercise more about this, and then we'll continue with someone else.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, good. So you're welcome, guys. So thanks for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow too.
See you.
Nice. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye-bye. You too.